time again on holiday in Spain, and I come to one of my favorite beaches. This is Llarga beach, and it is in between La Pineda and Silao, and you can see it's not that long a beach really, and it's quite isolated when you compare it to Silao and La Pineda, because there's not much car parking around here. So most of the people that come here are local people who live in the houses that surround this area, and you can see some of the apartment blocks behind me over here, and you can actually walk all the way from La Pineda all the way down to Silao. If you see right at the end there, the camera might not be able to pick it up, but there is a walkway. I'll show it to you later when I get a bit closer to that end of the beach. This beach is really nice, and I've just been for a swim. The water is absolutely lovely. It's just gone 12 o'clock here, and I didn't have any problems with it being cold or anything, and I will upload some video on how clean the water is, because I just bought the Insta360 Ace Pro, and I bought like a water cage for it as well, little plastic water cage, so I was able to do some underwater tests with it. And you can see out here now there's a couple of cruise boats and some jet skis and some sailing boats, and this is a really nice beach to swim in. The waves are always, it's never really rough here. Very safe beach. Water is incredibly clean, and the thing I like about this beach is I've been here 3 or 4 times, but I usually stay in La Pineda, but today, this holiday, I'm staying in Calafonte, in a hotel Calafonte. So this beach is actually a lot closer than La Pineda, and you can see it just doesn't get as packed. I'll do a video on La Pineda later, and you'll see that La Pineda is a lot more busy than this beach here. And so even at midday, when this beach is at its peak time, it's still quite a lovely beach to come to. I'm going to move down here a little bit. You get to this beach, there's a walkway. If you're coming from the north, i.e. Calafonte or La Pineda, you come along this little track here, and then you walk down, and you almost get right to the end. There's a couple of small beaches before this where you can walk down, but if you keep walking, you come to this little track that heads down to the beach here, and then you follow that down, and then basically you're on the beach here, and you can walk right along. It looks like the end of the beach gets a lot more busy, because I think the people that live in those houses right at the end of the beach, they obviously kind of come down from those stairs, and that's the closest place for them. And I'll just show you this as well. So this is, and excuse my bad pronunciation of Spanish. If you speak Spanish, you're fluent in Spanish, or you speak Spanish a lot better than me, this is Playa Larga Calafonte, and this is the beach here. This is where I'm staying in Calafonte here, and then it's about a 20-minute walk to get down to here, and then these are where these houses are, right at the end. So you can see they've given you quite a good map. So from Calafonte right almost to Llarga beach, it's exactly 1 kilometer, so that's quite good. And they've got some other information here on the beach as well. if you want to have a look at it. Some, like, I think it's recommendations or rules, and obviously the types of sea life that you might find. I didn't go near these rocks that were down here. I kind of just went straight out, and I didn't even see any fish today, so there wasn't that much out there, but I have seen some quite large fish in this water before. I think the tide is actually going out, so maybe there's not as much fish around at the moment. I'll walk to the other end of Llarga Beach, and this has got some kind of little playground stuff for the kids, or that could be like some exercise bars. And actually when you get to the up here, there's a small cafe bar. I was actually here last night, and it was I was here about after 11 and it was still open. There was a few people sitting out playing some music, people sitting out and having some drinks, and it was really hot. Even last night around about midnight, it must have still been at least 26, 27 degrees. I heard the tour bus guide, when I came in yesterday, not the bus guide, but the transfer bus, said it was 40 degrees here, so that's quite hot. I just stopped the video for a minute because that bar was playing Eminem, and so this video could get tagged for copyright, and then I'll have to delete out that section or mute that section. So we'll see what happens when I go to edit it. So this is now at the far end of Llarga Beach. It honestly doesn't take very long to walk it, a couple of minutes and you're right at the other end. And I'll show you, if you're planning on walking, you can planning on walking from Lapanada to Silao, which I've done. And if you want to have a look at that video, there's a video on my channel about that as well. It takes probably about an hour to do, and you go like right along the coast, apart from one bit, I think, in Lapanada, where you have to come on to like the main road. But from Calafonte right through to Silao, you can take these stairs all the way. I'll just won't walk the whole distance, but I'll just show you what it's like. It's quite an easy walk. And you might get some idea how steep this is. There's, along the way you get these maps. I'll just show you this one. And so this is another one of those maps that we looked at before. And so this actually gives a really great view of Llarga Beach, and you can see in the distance Calafonte Hotel and that kind of little rocky bit out there. Actually behind it, a hotel behind it, not the hotel like right in front. And I'll go down here a little bit to get a better view. This is honestly, Costa Dorada is one of my favorite places in Spain to go. Obviously I haven't been to all of them, but I have been to 3 or 4 places, and this is definitely one of the nicest. And the sand on this beach is quite nice. Right at the top here you'll see there are some rocks, small pebbles and stuff, but generally it's kind of white sand. And one of the nice things is, if we go down here and have a look at this, the tractors come in at night. You can see they've graded the sand and picked up all the rubbish. You can see the tire marks of them dragging something that kind of cleans the beach. So, and this is, I'll just go up here a bit more. Some rubbish bins up here if you want to put all your rubbish in there. There's a jet ski out here. So I'm about 2 foot in the water, waves are crashing. I have the microphone on, directional, so hopefully it will be able to pick up my voice with the waves. And this is from the water, exactly what the beach is like. A lot of people swimming today, and the water every time I come to this part of Spain is always amazing. Always super warm, you can swim for absolutely hours.